And we're back with more in our politics lead and reaction to President-elect Trump's picks for his incoming administration. Let's bring in Democratic Senator Amy Klobuchar of Minnesota, who is on the Senate Judiciary Committee, which will take up confirmation hearings for key members of Trump's incoming administration. That is, if they are actually formally nominated and confirmed, not appointed during a recess, which we shall see. Senator, good to see you. So let's start with
Jake.
the nominee to be Attorney General, former Congressman Matt Gaetz. First, your initial thoughts on Gaetz as the nation's highest law enforcement officer.
This is an absurd choice, given that he has been outwardly under investigation by the House Ethics Committee, and then he resigns right before the report is to be released on charges of everything and allegations of sex trafficking and illicit drug use. And it appears as though a number of House members on both sides of the aisle has information about this. So that is why I am not surprised that senators like Senator Kramer from North Dakota, who's a conservative, said that his nomination is a long shot. You have Senator Cornyn, a well-respected member of the Judiciary Committee, saying that he must see this report, that he wants to see this report. And so a group of us asked for this report, and unfortunately, it appears as though the House Speaker doesn't want to release this report. And I just think this is absurd because we will have to recreate this report now, Jake. And I don't know why the Speaker or the Republicans would want us to use taxpayer dollars to have to recreate a report and use the FBI to investigate all of these various allegations of a position so important overseeing 115,000 law enforcement, FBI agents, prosecutors. There couldn't be a more important position in the U.S. government when it comes to public safety.
So let me just do a little devil's advocating here.
Okay, Jake.
Allegations and investigations are not convictions. The Justice Department did look
Correct.
into this case, and they did not bring charges against former Congressman Gaetz. And two, Speaker Johnson might say he's no longer a congressman. He resigned, and it is not the tradition of the House Ethics Committee to release reports on people who are no longer members of Congress.
Well, first of all, this has happened a number of times with a Republican senator when he left for the good of the public. The report was released, and a Democrat in the House of Representatives once left, and the report was released after. So that's not true. These reports have been released. Secondly, this is our job in the U.S. Senate, and how the founders of our country set this up was a system of checks and balances. That's why we have to have hearings. That's why we have to get to the bottom of this. And these are clearly allegations. While they may not have at the time risen to the level of criminal, these are allegations we need to know when this person would be overseeing an agency that does things like investigate fentanyl crimes, take on major sex trafficking rings. I think we need to know this. And I just keep looking at like conservative commentators like Ben Domenech, who said that he considers Matt Gaetz vile. Okay, I don't know Matt Gaetz, but I have heard more negative things about him from the Republican side than I don't think I've heard ever before for a nominee. So clearly it's going to be on them to make this decision.
So Trump is also reportedly considering Kash Patel to be FBI director. Patel worked in the Defense Department during Trump's first term. He's promised in the past to essentially go after Trump's enemies and including people in the media. He has not been formally nominated, but it is definitely true that Trump is considering making him FBI director. Do you have a take on him?
I don't know him, but I'm concerned when I read that Bill Barr, at the time when he was being considered for another position in justice, that Trump's own former attorney general said over his dead body would he put this person in. What I would like to see happen, I would like to see Christopher Wray serve out his 10 years. Let's not forget, Christopher Wray was a Donald Trump appointee. And we have FBI directors' terms for 10 years, so they overlap presidents. In this case, a Republican president, then a Democratic president. Now we're back with a Republican president. You know, that is my hope. Maybe that won't happen, but I think that would be best for an agency that I believe that Christopher Wray has greatly enhanced morale in the FBI. They're out there doing their jobs. They are handling cases of major white-collar cases all the time. They have taken down gangs. They have taken down drug rings. And I am proud of a lot of the work that Christopher Wray has done. Even though he was a President Trump appointee, I did support him, as did, I think, 97 senators. So you should look back at that bipartisan vote that he got when he was chosen, when Jeff Sessions was Attorney General. And I think you'll see the kind of support that he's had in the past.
Seems like a simpler, quainter time. Democratic Senator Amy Klobuchar, always good to see you. Thank you so much.
It was great to be on, Jake. Thank you.
It's been 10 days since Election Day. That's right, just 10 days. And still, one Senate race has yet to be called. It's under a recount, an official act triggered because of the closeness of the race. The actions by Democrats in one county has Republicans crying foul. Stay with us.